Yeah, I mean, flooring seems to me that's a core. That's a core. Like you can learn a lot by doing flooring because you got to tear out bottom baseboards, and then you're into the walls, and then you got sockets, and you got electric, and then you got to get to the. I mean,
Framing.
and so yeah, doing floors would be a great place to start because you're also not climbing around on the roof, which you can do that too, but the floors are essential. If people, I don't know two people who have a house that don't have a floor.
Right. Well, I mean, unless you want to live in a third world country where there's dirt, so
Right. Yeah. No.
still called a floor.
It's still called a floor. That's true. I was visiting Guatemala on a trip that we took, and these guys, it literally looked like the place where you just like it looks similar to what you have where I don't even want to say what am I trying to say, but like they had bamboo huts and everything, and there was a dirt floor literally, and they looked at me and they could tell maybe I was from America, and they're like, "Do you have any money?" You know, and I'm like, "Here, man, here's $10, $20," which to them was worth probably 1,000 or something. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, be gracious with what we have here on this little planet here in the United States. Would you agree with that?
We take too much for granted. We do.
That's for sure.
I mean, you got to learn what the value of a dollar is, and then you won't take as much for granted. It's the honest truth, though.
That is true. But you got to work for your money, and you got to gain a skill, gain a trade, do something you specialize in. My mom and dad made me go to computer classes. Does that make sense?
Right.
And so my dad joked with me. He says, "Carter, you're going to have it's called indoor work with no heavy lifting."
Mm-hmm.
But there'll be a lot of guys who like make a lot more money, as I have guests like yourself on, and then they're like, and these guys, some of them, depending where they're at, some of them made a lot of money. Some of them make it, they love what they do and not cared about the money, but they love helping people. And some of them do both.